biggest locks for this weekend?
It's really hard to pick a lock, especially women's MMA. These lines are all so close.
That's a
I
fact.
mean, so we got
That is a
in
fact.
the co-main, what we got Ricci and Jandiroba. Ricci's a plus 110, so slight underdog. 5-1, she's 31, 61-inch reach. I watched her fight against Zhao Nan,
Okay.
and she couldn't really she likes to blitz in, she likes to pressure, but she really couldn't close the void against Zhao Nan. Zhao Nan's got a 63-inch reach, and that's what I really like. Jandiroba's 64-inch reach.
But do you think Verna has a chance on the feet against Ricci, against Baby Shark? Do you think she's even
If
gonna
she's
be
just
able to
gonna
see her
stand and
coming? Do you think she's gonna be able to even see her coming? Look in both directions.
that's the pretty much the only way I find Jandiroba or see Jandiroba finding success is if she can time that blitz of Ricci, she could maybe land a front kick as she's coming in or level change. That's what I'm seeing.
All right. What about this fight going to decision? Holy
If it goes
shit!
to
This
decision,
this fight to
I
decision
mean,
is minus four
will we
hundred.
be surprised?
No,
Yeah, will we be surprised? Come on.
no, no, absolutely not. Jesus, I didn't think that. Well, I mean, every woman's MMA fight, honestly, no disrespect, but every woman's MMA fight should be minus 400 to go to
Yeah,
decision. That is kind of that seems legit. Let's see. Everybody in chat loves you. They're calling you a stud. They're saying this dude's voice is hot. They're saying that they love
I
this guy.
appreciate y'all. I don't sound too country.
No, bro. No. You
All
don't
right, that's
sound
a
like
bet.
Big
That's a
Country Nelson. Big Country Roy Nelson. You know what I mean? You're locked in. All right, so for the Verna and Ricci fight, if you had to make the line is close, bro. 38% of the people on
It's really close.
DraftKings are going with Ricci. 62% are lining with Verna. I mean, I think a lot of people are holding Verna's most recent outing against Mackenzie Dern kind of highly, but she didn't really show
That was I watched that
much.
one. I didn't rewatch that one. I watched it live, and that I thought it was 2-2 going in the fifth, and I thought the fifth could have been scored either way, but I don't know. Some people thought Dern got it outright.
All right, so but in your mind, do you think Tabitha Ricci could stand a chance against Mackenzie Dern? Like if we had to use some MMA math? E-Rock's a casual. Fuck you. My bad. I'm sorry, Kaden.
Uh, I don't know.
I mean, she's
I
kind
feel
of
like
untested, no?
it'd be pretty similar to the Jandiroba fight. I think I don't know. Dern probably smashes her.
Oh, this girl is not untested. She's been in the UFC for a minute. I'm a WMMA
Ricci,
casuals. You know, that's why we got Kaden here. That's why we have Kaden here. But you think Mackenzie Dern
I mean,
smashes Ricci?
I think so.
All right. Somebody in chat says, "Do you think if Baby Shark covers Verna's good eye, she'll win?"
Pretty
It's a thought.
100%. Maybe make her. I don't know. Maybe hit her so hard she uh back to normal.
You're cutting up. You're cutting out. You're cutting out, Kaden. Your analysis is being
Now,
too good for the airways.
ESPN play this dumbass. All right. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You're good. You're all good now. My boy, you made
You're
it
back.
back. All right, so if you had to pick between Verna and Ricci, who are you picking? Who are you going?
I'm going Jandiroba,
You going
for
Jandiroba?
sure. I think I think I think she's gonna time the blitz of Ricci. I see it. When I was watching film, that's what I saw. And I think Ricci might have if Jandiroba can use her reach and keep her at the distance. She'll be good.
All right, so you think the cross-eyed bandit Verna gets it done? You think she gets it done decision, or she gets it done through the distance? I mean, within the distance.
Mm, since I'll say you know what, she's gonna finish her.
She's gonna fit. I like that. We're taking her via the point spread -3.5 at +150. That's some good
Yeah,
value.
that's she's gonna time the blitz. She's gonna time the blitz either. I'm gonna call it either a front kick straight to the face, or she just level changes on her and then gets a sub. I don't
Wait,
know. Ricci's ground game's really good.
live
They
disconnected.
might just they might just hold each other against the fence for 15 minutes. Who knows?
Oh wait, hold on. E-Rock's my TikTok live has been suspended
Oh shit!
for
Oh, that's my fault. God,
soliciting goods. No, it's not your fault. I just have to appeal it. And
I'm
it's gonna be
cussing too
fixed in
much.
like 2 seconds. No. It's not for cursing. It's because we're talking about betting lines. So the algorithm
Shit.
every once in a while like confuses it with like soliciting and like trying to sell shit. So I just have to appeal. And they're gonna figure it out. But it's all right. It's all right. We go forward. We go forward. So Verna. Oh shit! I closed my DraftKings window. Give me 1 second. Let me just reopen DraftKings. But
Like the
Verna,
shirt.
what happened?
Like the shirt.
How, like your shirt?
Hell yeah!
How? Oh no! Fuck your shirt, bro. Fuck your shirt.
Took
Fuck
a
Sean
show.
O'Malley. Fuck Sean O'Malley, bro.
Oh shit!
How you living though, Caden? You doing good?
I'm doing good. I've
Hell
been
yeah,
looking
bro.
forward to this. I've been nervous too, but I really appreciate you letting me on your stream. It means a lot.
Yeah, bro. Of course, bro. You always show out. You always see what's going on. You always tap in. I don't. You seem very knowledgeable and well spoken. So like, why not? You know what I mean?
I'm trying, man. I haven't really been watching the sport for too long, like consistently, but I don't know. I feel like it's not too hard to figure out what's going on.
No, I feel like it's more like a pattern recognition game. Like if you kind of break it down, I feel like like you just have to pick styles against each other,
For sure.
and that's about it. All right, so we got Verna via. Well, I got Verna via point spread at -3.5 for +150. So what are these
You're still
other?
sticking with Verna?
Yeah, I'm going Verna. I'm gonna take your advice.
I bet. You got two WMMA insiders, and they're both telling you something different. So I
I
feel
know that's
honored
a
you're gonna
fact.
go with my pick.
That is a fact. I do have some other WMMA insiders telling me that Verna stands no chance against. Oh wait, hold on. Why isn't it letting me open TikTok
No
Studio?
chance is crazy though.
That's what I'm being told. I'm being told that Verna stands absolutely no chance against Baby Shark. And Baby
I
Shark
mean, I
apparently
could.
is just like a demon on the feet and is going to be able to stuff takedowns and make her way back up from being on the ground. But
I mean, I could see that too.
from my personal opinion, from a non-WMMA watcher, like extremely casual WMMA watcher, I'm going Verna. Like that was just my original thought, but hearing my other homies in my Twitter group chats telling me Verna is not going to stand a chance, I'm kind of like a little iffy. But you solidified it. We're gonna go Verna. I'm gonna go Verna finish. All right, just like you told me. And what are the other WMMA fights on this stupid ass Chris Duncan Money Moicano card that you're looking at? There's a few. There's
We
two other
got
ones.
Yeah. There's two others. There's Elise Pereira versus Haley Cohen.
All right, so who you looking at there? The lines are pretty even there.
Yeah, they're even on that one too. Neg 125 for Alice, and then Cohen slight underdog, like plus 105.
Yeah,
But
I got plus
Pereira, I saw her.
115 and -135. Same shit. What you got? What you got for me? Tell me your insight.
Yeah, Pereira, I saw her live in San Antonio. He really killed the mood. It was second fight of the night, right after the Neil Donchenko tough fight. and that was a banger. And then she comes in and she's just dancing around the cage. And I feel like that's probably just because it was her debut. You know, she fought really nobodies on the regional scene, so she was probably a little jittery, a little nervous, you know. But she danced around the cage, but that girl she was fighting, I think it was Rendon, would anytime she'd be chasing her down the whole fight, and anytime she'd get in range, Pereira would just plant her feet and throw, and her striking looks sharp. So I feel like her output, she'll come out with a higher output this fight, and I think beat Cohen on points.
I think it needs to be said that this Alice Pereira girl is 19 years old.
Yeah, she's 20 years old,
Holy shit.
but she's 5'10". It's really tall. 71-inch reach. Isn't crazy if Cohen's got a 69-inch reach.
I mean, and this Haley Cohen girl is like 34 years old. I mean, the girl that
Yeah,
the girl that Alice lost to is also 34 years old. So I guess that doesn't really make that much of a difference.
but Cohen, the talent she's fought is much, much better than Pereira. Nora Cornell. See the other one. Cornell got the rear naked choke on her. She really like it was the older got her down, choked her out.
Wait, hold on. You're breaking up. You're breaking up, Caden. We're losing you.
What I say last?
We're talking about Alice Pereira's Montes Rendon's competition that she's faced compared to Alice Pereira, Haley Cohen.
No, Haley Cohen. Haley
Yeah.
Cohen. She's fought better talent than Pereira, Nora Cornell, and then Jamie Lynn Horth. Lost both fights, but she could take advantage of the young prospect here.
Damn, you think so?
But I'm picking Pereira. I'm taking Pereira.
I'm kind of confused on why this line is so dead even. Like, I feel like Alice Pereira is kind of a clear pick, even though she had a stinker fight against
I think people are just
Montez.
scared of her because she's so young.
I guess, right? E-Rock, why did stream go off? Stream went off because TikTok thought I was selling things on stream, so I got perma banned, but I had to appeal it, and now we're back. It takes like 2 minutes. But I'm like, these betting lines are crazy, bro. Like, Haley Cohen is 2-3 in her last 5. This is just a bum. This is a bum of bum fights. It looks like the bummest of bum fights. And I think I'm gonna have to side with you on Alice Pereira, bro. I think I'm gonna have to go with the 19-year-old. Now, is this girl,
Yeah, she was.
for whatever reason, related to Alex Pereira because her last name is Pereira and she's from Brazil?
No,
No?
she's just Brazilian. It's common last name.
That's funny as fuck. All right, so far for
That shit is funny.
For the women's MMA parlay, for the Caden E-Rock women's MMA parlay, we're sitting at plus 342 for Alice Pereira and Verna with the point spread. What is thanks for the follow.
It's not bad.
What this card is so bad? Very true. This card is dog shit.
And then another last thing for Pereira. I know she was pretty boring her first fight, just staying on her bike the whole time. But I think she'll put up more of a higher output this time.
Do you
We'll
think
see
she's
more
gonna
out of her.
finish
We
Haley
have
Cohen?
to. I doubt it.
What does the point spread mean? All right, so if you don't know what the point spread means, we took Verna via point spread minus 3.5. If you don't know what that means that Verna essentially has to get a finish, right? If she doesn't get a finish and it goes to a decision, she would have to win all 3 rounds and also win a round via 10-8 for your bet to cash. So it's either mainly, like, this is to win via finish, you know, but if it goes to decision, it has to be like a completely dominant win, you know what I mean? But I'm going this because I think Verna, me and Caden think that Verna is going to finish Tabitha Ricci, and we just talked about Alice Pereira versus Haley Cohen, and we think Alice Pereira is going to beat up Haley Cohen. Alice Pereira is 19 years old. Haley Cohen's kind of a bum. What else am I missing here, Caden? What else am I missing here? Wow, fucking
Again, bro?
TikTok banned me again. Fucking insane.
Oh, they're tripping.
They're tripping. It's all right. I submitted the appeal. It's all right. But what am I missing, Caden?
Crazy. No, that sounds about right.
So what about this third and final women's fight on this card? This fucking Moicano Chris Duncan card.
I wouldn't touch this fight with a 20-foot stick.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't even. Barbosa. What fight did I see? It's hard to find these women's fights. I don't have
nobody
Fight Pass.
fucking watches them. Now, to be fair, Dione Barbosa kind of looks like the baddest broad. She looks like the baddest broad in women's MMA.
No, bro. No, bro.
No?
I can't vouch on that one.
I'm looking at her Tapology picture. She seems kind of valid. Is she not valid?
I'll pass, buddy.
Really?
I'll pass.
Really? Nah.
She looks
Have
like
you
the
seen
Predator
her
to me.
Tapology picture?
Tapology?
Yes.
I think I saw it the other day.
I'm gonna look up her weigh-in, like the weigh-in.
The Tapology picture.
She looks good on Tapology.
Just don't go to Google Images.
Why? She looks good. You're tweaking. What does she have? Like a fucking OnlyFans page?
I'm a loyal man. I would never look at that.
I'm a loyal man as well. All right, but I have internet access. I'm a loyal man with internet access. All right, I'm on the UFC's Twitter account. I'm trying to see. Oh no, Dana White normally posts the fucking weigh-in shit.
Yeah, he's not posting that one.
No, he is. Let's see, Chris Duncan, Verna, Yakushev. Oh, it's probably like all the way down. No, you're right. Nothing. Wow, unlucky.
Yeah.
Heart's broken. My heart's
no
broken.
This I wouldn't bet on this fight, and I really don't have much to break down, but Melissa Gatto's career is so interesting.
Why? Why do you say that?
So she was supposed to make her debut May 11th, 2019. She had to withdraw. And then 2 months later, she gets booked in July 6th, 2019. And then a month before that fight, she gets suspended a year by USADA because she was for an illegal diuretic she was using to help her make weight.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And then she's supposed to get booked like right after the suspension is up, June 13th, 2020. And then she had to withdraw for visa issues. She finally debuts August 7th, 2021.
Damn, and wins via doctor stoppage.
Yeah, in between rounds, the girl broke her arm, so they had to stop it. Not even a real TKO. I mean, I guess, but.
All right.
Then after that, she fought Tracy Cortez, lost a decision.
You missed.
And she was supposed to fight.
You missed the Sarah Eubanks fight where she won via body kick, round 3.
Oh yeah, that nasty teep kick.
Nasty.
That was a good one. It was pretty nasty. I mean.
And then they just jumped up.
Hit someone flush straight in the solar plexus, and they dropped.
She got performance of the night for that, by the way. That's kind of sick. That had to be a crazy finish for a woman's.
It was good.
Of the night. That's sick.
But then she's supposed to fight Jillian Robertson, September 17th, 2022. She had to withdraw again.
Why?
Then. I couldn't figure out why. I'm assuming visa issues again. It's not like Brazil's that far away. Just get on a boat.
Oh, Brazil? Well, she must be a gangster.
And then
Why does she have so many visa issues? What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Then she had a fight or two after she withdrew versus Jillian. Then March 30th, 2024, she's about to fight. She's about to walk out, and her opponent pulls out like minutes before they walk out.
Victoria. Damn, Victoria's bad as hell.
Leonardo or some shit.
Dukava.
Oh, Ducava, that's right.
Dudakova. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
9-2. Cut from the UFC. She's
Then
fighting
she
in PFL.
also Gatto also has the first and only TKO by titty punch.
Really?
Yes.
That's a very interesting stat.
Popped her right on the titty. She couldn't go no more. She just stops. And then
Huh.
she comes up on her and punches her in the titty again.
Huh. Now, I wonder if that's just high woman fight IQ or
Oh,
luck
she
in the
must have been on her
draw.
period or something.
Hey, maybe. Hey, I think from that, I think I might have to lock Melissa Gatto. I'm not. Hey, I think I might have to lock Melissa Gatto. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she's very interesting career.
Appeal not approved. Unlucky. What
Yeah,
the
I
fuck?
was looking at that. I was about to ask you, you just give up?
No, let me see. What does it say? Let's see.
That's
Live access
stupid.
suspended. April 7th? Oh, hell no. I'm banned until Tuesday.
Why?
No. For regulated goods and services. I have to read the community guidelines.
I guess
No.
I don't know. I guess we got to be more low key on the lines.
High risk. Oh, yeah, like addiction. Trading. We
That's
don't prohibited high risk goods for services. Both promotions. Damn, I don't know. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about betting on TikTok or
you.
if it's
So
just the
many. Pretty
algorithm
much the
smacking me.
whole UFC TikTok is all pretty much sports betting.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think the live algorithm is because I'm talking about numbers. I don't know. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
ask an AI. I'm gonna have to get AI with it. But
I
damn,
guess
they
instead
clipped your
of
boy.
I don't know. I
Unlucky.
guess instead of saying the exact lines, be like, oh, slight favorites.
Oh, true. I might have to just start saying slight favorite and then show the line, but just not say it. Just be real technical about it. That's fair. But all right. So but I
You're
think
still
with the lore you've told me about Dion Barbosa versus Melissa Gatto with the titty punch story and the lore, I think I'm gonna have to ride with the Melissa Gatto, bro. I think I'm gonna have to ride with Melissa Gatto. So our women's MMA bet slip is sitting at a fucking nasty plus 806.
it's
That's
not bad.
disgusting, bro. I'm gonna have to lock that in. I'm gonna have to lock that in. $20 on that gets us $181. That's great. That's fantastic. I'm in there. I'm locked
Yeah,
in.
I wouldn't really pick anyone on Barbosa versus Gato, but that's good. That's very good reasoning right there why you would pick Gato.
But just on the two leg parlay, Alice Pereira Verna via finish or 10-8 round is plus 342. So $20 on that is $88. That's great. That's great
Oh yeah.
odds. I think I'm gonna take that. I think I'm gonna have to lock that in. All right. Well,
Dude,
since you're here and I'm banned on
where do you
TikTok,
find
where do I find what?
film?
What do you mean film? Like film to
Like
watch?
old fights,
To
like
watch stuff?
when you're watching tape.
All right. You ready for this? YouTube
I have
and
one website,
what's your website?
watchmmafull.com.
Yeah, yeah. And I can give you here. I'm gonna DM you here. Hold on. I don't want to. Don't say this website out loud.
I guess.
Here, it's all just copy paste. I'll talk to you about that more off stream. But if you copy paste that, it's all categorized out, and just go to like live sports / recaps, and I don't know. There's something there. That's like a wiki for
Bet.
awesome things. But all right, since I'm banned
Yeah,
on
because
TikTok and I can't finish my The betting show on TikTok. I'm gonna finish it with you. So, Caden, what else? I'm gonna lock this in, those separate women's parlay. But I'm gonna clear my betting slip, and I want you to tell me what is your biggest lock for tomorrow, besides women's MMA.
Let me get a good little scroll of the card. Because really, this whole week I've been just preparing for this, just watching only these women's fights.
For the women's fights? No, you did. Hey, you did great, bro.
Yeah, appreciate
You
it.
came with a lot of lore, a lot of energy. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm just
A
gonna
lot.
clip
I mean,
up the women's segment or if I'm just gonna clip the whole like betting show as a whole. But either way, you know what I mean? We'll figure it out. It's a pilot.
yeah.
I'm down to have
Bet.
you on every week or whatever.
And next week, I mean, there's one women's fight, and I mean, we could have a
327
short
is
segment
2
on that.
weeks
Maybe we'll get
away.
some
2 weeks away.
2 weeks.
Or if anything, Caden, I could just have you
what?
on Fridays and we can do the betting show. I could just have you on do the betting show with me.
Oh, it's not 2 weeks.
It's not 2 weeks?
It's next
I could have
week,
sworn.
April 11th.
Really? April 11th.
We're
No,
good.
that's 2
We don't have
weeks
to
from
wait too
now.
long.
Oh, no, it's not.
No, tomorrow's the 4th, or today's the 4th.
Wow. You know, I always thought it was 2 weeks away because on Tapology, there's like 15 events or maybe 8 events before you get to UFC 327. So it looked like 2 weeks
No,
worth of events.
it definitely feels like it, right? Like that's usually what they do to us. They'll give us a slop Apex card, make us wait a week for a banger,
Yep.
or
Yep.
2 weeks. But thankfully, it's only a week.
That ass. All right, so you know what, bro? I'll just have you on
The
like every
biggest.
Friday, and we could just do the betting show together. So we could group the WMMA, your WMMA knowledge or whatever, into the betting show because it kind of makes no sense to have you here for like WMMA only, and then I just switch to doing other betting shit. Like I might as well just do the whole shit with you. Does that sound all right?
I'm that sounds more than good to me.
All right, for sure. All right, we'll polish it up. We'll polish it up as time goes on. We'll polish it up as time goes
Are
on.
you on my biggest lock?
Yeah, what's your biggest lock for this fucking Chris Duncan Renato Moicano card?
I mean, what are these, dude?
Wait, what'd you say?
I would say, what are these lines?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would say McMillan's the biggest lock, but that'd be stupid to lock a minus 1,000.
I mean, you can
You
do
could look like
them.
a real idiot there.
You could do them by. I mean, most of his look. It's spooky, right? Because
A
even
sub,
though,
you could lock a sub there.
yeah, right. Like even though Tommy McMillan has fought only bums, except for his most recent fight on the Contender Series, he gets mainly
And don't sleep on.
submissions.
People forget about Dumar Roa.
He's pretty nice. But also, Tommy Guns has wins over 90% cab drivers. So, like, in reality, he's
Yeah,
mega untested.
he's can crushing. That's what he's supposed to do on the regional scene.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm iffy on him. I don't
He
like
does
him.
he does come off kind of like a douchebag. I don't know.
I'm
I
iffy
like
on
it.
him.
You kind of got to be these days if you want to make money.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have a personality. And I guess he's coming into the scene as a heel, but it's working. It's working too well, I guess, on me. I don't. It's fucking working too well on me, I guess. Nah, I mean,
It's
I
working
don't
on a
see
lot of
him.
people. I see that a lot. A lot of hate on Tommy Guns.
Yeah, fuck him, bro. Fuck Tommy Guns. 4 out of his last 5 fights have ended in submission finish. But
Yeah, he's a really good wrestler.
it's iffy. I mean, like, let's be real. He beats Zuccolini everywhere. Everywhere. It would just be so funny to see him lose. Did you see Zuccolini dress up in the wings? Like he had like the fake
Yeah, I
ass
don't know.
UFC outfit
Who
on.
is Zussalini?
The dude he's fighting.
Zucchini?
Yeah, Zussalini, Zucchini, whatever, bro. Manolo
What is
Zucchini.
that was definitely a choice with the wings.
Yeah, yeah. This is the life we choose to live, bro. This is our entertainment. Look, I think
I
my
don't see
biggest
it.
lock is Ethan Ewing, bro, at minus 142.
That's not kind of what I'm thinking. I don't really see anything else. I
I
mean, I'm not gonna lock in anything over 400. That's just
Yeah, it's just
Vanata maybe.
who? Wait, who'd you say?
Vanata,
Where's Sonata at? Let me see. Let me see.
Vanata versus Darius
Vanata.
Flowers. That's who you're picking too, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I've never
Darius
s-
Flowers is
I've never seen
ass,
either of them fight, but Darius Flowers just seems like he's ass.
and
So
I'm pretty sure Darius Flowers missed weight. No, let me see.
he did miss weight
Yeah, yeah.
one by half a pound.
I mean, you must be having a fucking real tough ass weight cut if you can't cut that extra half a pound. And to be fair, bro, both of them are 2-3 in their last 5. Londo and Darius Flowers. So this line is crazy. minus 220 for a dude who's 2-3 in his last 5.
I mean,
But he took Charles Jourdain to a
you say it
decision.
like that, and then maybe pick Flowers.
He took Charles Jourdain to a decision. I mean, no, he did. He got submission choked by him. But that was 3 years ago. And his last fight was 2 years, 11 months ago.
Damn.
So literally almost 3 years ago. Damn, I'm not taking Londo. I am not taking Londo. We know who I am taking? Who is honestly the best lock of this whole card, bro? Is Gulhumine Pat against Thomas Peterson. Gulhumine
You
Pat
hear me?
versus Thomas Peterson. Yeah, I can hear you.
Guillermo.
Oh,
Guillermo Pat.
Guillermo. That's hilarious. I thought you said, can you hear me? That's funny. That's funny as hell.
I don't mind that.
Guillermo.
Thomas Peterson, like a bot.
He is a bot, and Guillermo is mogging him.
Tom Peterson.
He's fucking mogging him.
It's like that. You seen that Adam Sandler movie? That's My Boy.
I don't think I have, actually.
Todd Peterson. That's what he sounds like.
That's my boy. I'm
You
gonna
gotta
write
watch
that
that. That's a
down.
banger.
I'm gonna
That
watch
movie
that
is
after
funny
stream.
as shit.
Wait, what is it called?
That's My Boy. It's
That's
with
my
Adam
boy.
Sandler and who's the other guy?
Bet, say that. I wrote it down. I'm gonna watch that shit after stream.
Vanilla Ice is in it.
Oh, what the fuck? What a weird casting.
It's Andy Samberg. That movie's hilarious. You're gonna like them.
Alright, bet I'm gonna tap in.
I'm surprised you've never seen it.
Nah, I don't think I have. And look, honestly, another huge lock that I have, and I have a feeling that this is gonna smack, bro, is Robert Ruchala against Jose Delano. For whatever reason, I feel like this is a lock. I feel like
It's good value there.
Robert is gonna get this shit done. He's sitting at plus 225. He's coming off of a loss, and it was his UFC debut against from KSW. Even though Jose Delgado beat up Manuel, and Manuel was kind of an alright prospect coming into the Contender Series at 13-3.
And I don't even remember that fight. I'm pretty sure I watched all of the Contender Series last year or last fall.
I watch every single Contender Series. I feel like at some point, everything is just fight or slop. Everything is just fight slop.
I
But the
love the
dude he
Contender
took to
Series.
decision, that Jose Delgado took to decision in Contender Series, fought again and lost via corner stoppage round 1 against a dude named Alejandro Flores. 24-2.
Really? I don't even see. Dang. I need to start using Tapology because ESPN sucks.
Yeah, what the hell? Use Tapology or Sure Dog. But I like
Because if I would have
Tapology.
been using the ESPN for Melissa Gatto's fight history, I wouldn't have even known all her canceled bouts.
Yeah, you gotta use Tapology, bruh.
for sure.
And then when you see a canceled bout, if you click on like the card, it will tell you why it was canceled.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
So even on Tapology, I don't see it.
you don't see
You
what?
said Delano? Oh no, Exposito.
Yeah.
Mm,
But yeah, man,
yeah,
I think Robert's gonna get this done. I got a
that's
sneaky
good value
feeling.
there.
I got a sneaky feeling that my Polish brother is gonna show some Polish power. And he's from a
So
team
what are
called
you?
Grappling Call. So I'm gonna give him the grappling advantage. All right, they got grappling in the name of their team, of their little squad.
What's it called?
Grappling Call.
Oh, Krakow. Krakow.
Krakow. That looks
Interesting.
legit. Their phone number's right there. That's one thing I like about Tapology is they dox the gym. They're like, hey, call the gym, email the gym. It's a small gym too.
Oh, they're in Poland.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what Krakow city in Poland.
and Jose's a part of Brazilian top team, which is just like full of a bunch of Brazilian journeymen. I don't see like one star. No offense to the Brazilians. I don't know, bro. I really think Robert got this shit in the bag. I think that's a pretty big lock with some good
But
chance. Some good chance
what are
right
you
there.
locking in?
I'm locking in the 2-leg Verna via finish. Well, the Verna point spread and the Alice Pereira
Alice
fight.
Pereira.
Yep. So I'm gonna lock that in at plus
I mean,
342.
if
I'm
you
gonna
want
put
to,
20 on that for 88.
throw Gatto in there. Did
I
he
should,
punch
right? Just for
TKO?
fun. Just for fun, right? Just for fun.
You only live once.
You only live once, YOLO. You know what? So I'll put 20 on that for 181. That'll be the woman parlay that we'll figure out right there. But for the men's parlay, I'm taking Ethan Ewing 100%. I'm taking Guhurmine Pat for a fact. So
Mm-hmm.
right then and there,
Ruchala.
we're sitting. Wait, what? How do you pronounce his name again?
Ruchala or Uchala?
No,
You're not putting him on
Guhurmine.
there?
Guhurmine
Oh,
Pat.
It's like I think it's like Guillermo, but instead of the O, it's like a E. Guillermo.
Guillermo Pat. So I'm locking those two. What was your question?
Then you're not gonna put Ruchala on there.
Nah, I'm probably gonna straight bet Ruchala.
Okay,
I'm probably gonna straight
yeah,
bet
that ain't bad.
Ruchala because plus 210 is beautiful. Like that's fan. I could just throw like
Oh
10
yeah,
10 on that, just in case the parlay fails. One of the parlay fails, I get my bread back. You know what I mean? So for
oh
the
yeah,
men's shit, I'm going
yeah.
Ethan
That's a good
Ewing.
hedge.
Exactly. I'm gonna go Ethan Ewing. Girl, you hear me, Pat? I can't stop myself. I can't. I literally can't. I want to take Azamat just for like value, just for parlay value, like for like just a regular leg, because it turns my 2-leg from plus 240 to plus 293. But I don't. I like Azamat's not that good, bro. To be minus 650. Like I don't care if he's fighting Trayshawn
Sean
Gore.
Gore.
What do you got to say about Trayshawn Gore?
Boring.
He posted a paragraph on his Instagram. Seemed very motivated. He said he was tired of people counting him out. He's gonna show people what's up. But then I just think of him going life or death with like Rodolfo Vieiro and shit like that. It's just kind of scary. This card is just so fucked up with the lines. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
this is a
mean,
tough card.
Darius has some good value as a straight bet.
I saw a tweet of him. I guess someone was talking shit about him, and he went to Instagram and
And
DM'd him.
DM'd him, right?
He's like,
I
"I'll
saw
fuck you
that
up,"
shit. I saw that shit. I was crying. He was like, you don't know what the fuck
and
you're
he's like,
talking
"Oh,
about. Some shit like that.
yeah." He said, "Worry about making weight."
Yeah, and he missed weight by half a pound. But he's fighting a bum. But he is also a bum. This is a bum fight. They need to chill with the
Yeah, I
lines on
mean,
these
if they're
bum
both bums,
fights.
I don't understand the negative
They
210 there.
they gotta chill with the lines on these bum fights, bro. They really do. You know what? All right, so I think I'm gonna two leg. All right, so we got the $20 on the women's MMA three leg. We're gonna go crazy with the three leg. I'm gonna put $20 on the Ethan Ewing. You hear me, Pat. You hear me, Pat. Parlay. We're gonna see what's going on with that. So $20 on that two leg is $68, so not bad. And then I'm gonna live bet Robber at plus 210 and Darius Flowers at plus 185. I think that's the wave. I think that's the wave. You got anything different? You looking at anything separate?
No, I mean, I've been locked in watching every card, but I've a lot of these guys never heard of.
Nah, I know a lot of these dudes, to be honest with you. I'm not like lost or anything, but there's definitely a few names that I don't know about. Who do you have for the main event? You got Chris Duncan or Renato Moicano?
I don't know.
I'm going Chris, man.
I think Duncan probably knocks him out.
I mean, did you hear Duncan
Because
talking
what
about? Go ahead.
What does Moicano really have to fight for anymore?
His podcast.
Yeah,
And you
I
have to
mean,
think
you got
he runs a betting podcast, and he's all about the money.
his
So
buddy's pretty good at that on Matty Betts.
yeah, so this might be a an FBI watch list waiting to happen, like literally waiting to
I could
happen.
see I could see him pull out a crafty vet decision,
Nah, I
maybe a
don't think this
submission.
fight goes to decision in a million years, bro. Even if Renato wins,
Yeah, I didn't mean to say.
I think this ends brutally.
I could see maybe he could survive the first round and a half from Duncan, first two rounds, then sub him.
The only way I see him survive, I mean, we got to put a little. You know what? I haven't put that much respect on the dude who wobbled Islam on the feet, which is Renato Moicano, and like his
That was
stand up
crazy
is all
watching
right.
live. Oh shit.
No, it was hilarious because I was hoping and praying somebody like I need somebody to take Islam down. Anybody. I don't care if it was Renato Moicano. That shit had me hyped. But
That'd have been the greatest upset of all time.
that is a fact. And Chris isn't that like technically sound on the feet either. He got clipped a bunch of times against Terrence. Kind of got lucky a little bit. This fight is a lot closer than even I want to believe, sadly, because like I like Chris Duncan and Renato's honestly on his way out. But I'm gonna go Chris Duncan here, bro. I can't see Renato Moicano win this. I really can't.
That's how it should go.
I want to see Chris move his. This is how it's supposed to be. Chris is being set up to eat Renato Moicano to take his place. The laws of
Yeah, I was
nature.
listening. I forgot who. This was my first time watching them today, but I was watching their full card predictions, and he's talking about this is a big spot for Duncan if he can finish Moicano, and this will really set him up for some spotlight.
He's not even ranked, I don't think. Let me check. I don't even think Chris Duncan is ranked, and I'm pretty sure Moicano is inside of the top 10. Oh no, Moicano is 10, and Chris Duncan is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, yeah, hop into the top 10 on one fight.
That ass,
Be
you just
good.
better hope they don't give him Fareed Zaim. I think Fareed Zaim is the champion of 155. That's my pick. That's my
Think so.
dude. Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously, I'm not picking anybody to beat Ilya, but I think once Ilya
He couldn't beat.
leaves or whatever, we're getting free Zaim champion.
You think he could beat Armin?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Farid Zaim's grappling, bro, and he's so fucking tall and lanky. It's just like it's just kind of unnatural
He's
to see
pretty
him
slick.
to do everything. Yeah, he is. He is. I lost
Who
mad
does
money
that to
betting
Josh
against
Emmett?
him. Who does that against fucking Nazim Sadikov? Like, I held Nazim Sadikov in high standards, even though I kind of shouldn't. But
He almost got chinned by Nicholas Mota.
yeah, he ate like 70 strikes before
That
he
was a
answered
crazy.
back. What a beating. What a brutal beating that kid had to suffer to fucking win a fight.
I'm
That
just
shit's
confused
insane.
for SZM with who's the dude sub Josh Emmett. There's no way I just did that
Who subbed Josh Emmett?
recently.
I'll tell you right now. Oh, Zalal? Yusuf Zalal?
Yes.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, I just got them confused.
Same name-ish, sorta, kinda. I can see how you had that. But Farid Zaim, he's different, bro. I'm telling you, he's different. That's the dude you should watch. Just even his last fight against Nazim Sadikov. What a like dominant performance. That one fight made me a believer.
I'll have to do my research on for SZM. I know I've heard people. I think I saw the Saudi Cow fight.
I'm telling you, bro. That kid, I have a lot of stock in Farid Zaim. I really do. But all right, my boy, you got any final thoughts for the card before we lock in and our bets are forever in the internet forever?
No, I'm just ready to watch it. Seems like kind of a filler card until next week, but fights are on. I'm gonna watch them.
All right, my boy. I'm gonna have all whatever. Like, if you want a link in the description or like your socials or whatever, I'm gonna have it down there. And you have anything else to say before I get out of here?
No,
Anything
I
you want to
just
cut this shit
appreciate
up?
you. I really do. I appreciate you letting me come on, let me join your stream. I haven't been in your stream for too long, so I really appreciate it.
Hell yeah, bro. I knew you weren't gonna like do anything crazy. But I still got banned, but it's
Nah,
alright. I still got banned, even though you
yeah,
did
that's
nothing
crazy.
crazy, but it's alright. It's nobody's fault. We'll figure it out. But hell yeah, bro. I appreciate
And
you.
TikTok don't want to see me shine.
Nah. See, we linked up and they booted me. They took me right out the sky, bro. They fucking got the
Uh,
anti-aircraft
too,
missiles and took me out.
too OP.
It's alright. That gives me a weekend off. It gives me a few. It gives me like 4 days off, 5 days off. It gave me a vacation.
That sucks though, because I was pretty nervous coming into this, and then even once we started, even with the chat going, I felt like I got into a flow, and then TikTok had to ruin it.
Nah, it's all good, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. We're still live on Twitch, but ain't nobody in my Twitch chat. Nobody's in my
Damn,
TikTok is mad
where's
popping.
Diddy?
Where's who?
Where's Diddy?
Diddy? I don't know.
Yeah, give Diddy freedom.
Free Diddy for real. He didn't do nothing but order baby oil and beat his girl. That shit's not like federally illegal. You shouldn't get 20 years for beating your girl like that because she didn't want to freak off with you.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
All right, my boy. Yo, it was good seeing you, good chatting with you, and I'll catch you later. All right, bro? Peace out.
I really appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Looking forward to doing this more.
Hell yeah, bro. I DM you. We'll talk later. All right, my boy.
All right, good night, bro.
Peace out. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, listen. Iraq is banned on TikTok for whatever reason. And I'm going to clip this up, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.